just nothing like summer in the capital with so many things to do and so many events to see. Caroline Phillips from Caroline in the Capital is here with a rundown of all the must-know and must-attend events. Welcome back to the show.
Good morning, Melissa.
It's so great to see you. I know you're at every single event. Tell us about one that you just went that was absolutely incredible.
You bet. So Wano had its Igniting the Spirit Gala last Thursday. It was at Ottawa Event and Conference Center. And so Wano, it's a center in Vanier, and it offers programs and services for Indigenous people of all backgrounds. And it focuses on healing, on health, on well-being, on spiritual connection, cultural connection, and it's just an incredible event. So here we have Sheila Rogers, we have the CEO of Wabano, Allison Fisher, and then we have the event chair, Kevin Ford, CEO of Callian Group. And so what we have is 620 people, sold out event very quickly. Here we have your colleague Derek Fage, supervising producer at CTV. And it was so hot with 600, over 600 people there. You can imagine. Yeah, he was very hot and sweaty. He was moving. And then we had a paddle here that was signed by Prime Minister Mark Carney. It sold for $2,000, bought by a woman visiting from Timmins, and she wanted it as something that her grandchildren could treasure. We have the police chief, Eric Stubbs.
I love it.
Yes, this bike was donated to the live auction, so he was riding it around in circles, and it was really funny because it took a while to sell, so he just kept going in circles.
Oh my goodness, and he's probably like, someone buy this.
No, he was a great sport, and it sold for 3 times its actual value. So one of the highlights of the evening is a cultural performance. It blends traditional Indigenous dancing, ballet, modern dancing, and it's honestly, it's such a spectacular thing to see, and every year I'm just blown away by it. You can see the color, the sound, the sights. It's just
I heard it was breathtaking, and it was like jaw-dropping. It was just so mesmerizing, and like a thing to see.
Yeah, every year it just, and then they had a little boy this year that participated, so that was really sweet to have him involved. And here again, you can see the colors, you can see the shawls and how beautiful they look as they're in their display. Yeah, and so Allison was hoping that maybe the event would raise about $250,000 for Wabano, which really does remarkable things in the community to help Indigenous people. So such a celebration, such a bringing of the community together, and loved being there. That was so fun.
I bet. Okay, so look out for that one next year because it's already come and gone.
That's right.
Another one that we are going to highlight.
All right, 2 women in heels.
Touchdown! It's a little deflated. That's okay. Deflategate. Gourmet on the gridiron. This is one that I've attended a few years.
That's right.
So much fun. Give us the details.
Sure. And I don't think I'm supposed to pick favorites, but if I were to, this was one of my favorites last year. It's an outdoor event held right on the football field at TD Place Stadium. You're raising funds for Osac Foundation, which is an organization that really levels the playing field for children so that all children can play in sports, even if you have disabilities or if you're from low-income families. So what's beautiful about this event is you have the entire Red Blacks football team participating, and they're not just there, they are there. So they're doing like drills. They're like teaching you how to throw a football, how to kick. Yeah, it's so fun. And they get really into it. Like you get the sense that they are happy to be there. Last year they introduced musical chairs, but they used logs.
That's right.
That was really fun.
It is a really fun event. And you really get to see the players out and about in their element. And when they come out, you see the personalities of the team, right? Like there's so many different types of personalities on a football squad, and you really get to see that.
That's right.
And they love socializing with everybody. So if you could get to that one, it's a good one.
So it's tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Okay, it's going to be a hot one. Let's move on to the ALS Awareness BBQ.
Sure. So this is an event organized by David Collins. His sister, sadly, was diagnosed more than 2 years ago with ALS, which is a horrible disease.
Yeah, it is.
There's no cure. It's a neurodegenerative disease, and what he's doing is he's raising funds. It'll go to the ALS clinic at the Ottawa Hospital Foundation. Starts at 1 o'clock. It's at Stray Dog Brewery in the East End in Orleans. He describes it as a mini music festival, and there'll be a barbecue, and one of the special guests is J.W. Jones.
Okay, wonderful. And very quickly on the last one, the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Ottawa.
Sure, I think this is exciting for the city, right? So we have a new hotel, we have a new gaming facility, we have a live performance facility. It's going to hold up to 2,200 people, I believe. We have 10 bars and restaurants. We are creating something like 700 jobs. So on July 3rd, there's going to be a grand opening. It's going to go over a couple of days. They're bringing in David Foster, Catherine McPhee, Avril Lavigne. Yeah. So it's just going to be a fun day, and I think going to be really well attended. Lots of people.
And so one thing they were telling us last week when they were on, instead of ribbon cutting, they do guitar smashing, which is super cool.
That is so fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. Melissa. How can people follow along for all your adventures?
Oh, wow. Well, okay, so if you're not on social media, I was going to say that I have a free newsletter that you can sign up for, and then it'll just end up in your inbox. Otherwise, you can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, you name it.
All of the sites, CarolineInTheCapital.ca.